Seriously, have one or the other. Have lava pits or have spikes. Don't do both.
Well, just be glad your weapons aren't all at level 1.
They may as well be for how, like, what good they're really doing me.
Maybe just for crowd control of these critters, you may want to use your missiles.
It knocks
Since your
me
missiles
into the
will have a little bit of a spread to them when they explode. Just a thought.
Why? And that's impossible
Don't get
to
that. Don't.
That is literally impossible to get. Like that. That feels unfair when they let it happen that way. Where like the enemy dies and it's like, hey, you can get 2 health at the cost of 10. The heart should have gravity like the Doritos do.
Yeah.
It's super weird that none of them have the same gravity, and it's only the Doritos that do.
Oh, what? Just looking at weird Doritos flavors from around the world, Japan has a crab pizza Dorito.
Boy, I wish I could look at weird things from around the world, but I'm dealing with a bunch of horseshit.
Well, I'm sorry. I will be suffering when we play Dark Souls, because from what you say, in Andor Londo, the bosses are insane.
Yeah, but you also have a partner there to help you, which is going to make it way more trivial.
I guess.
Like, if you were playing that on your own and you got there, yeah. Yeah, it'd be hell, especially with your build.
Since my build is a little bit more defensive based than offensive.
It's not even that. Like, that's part of the thing when it comes to Dark Souls. Your defense, for the most part, is negligible.
Then I know, like, you need a defensive stat, but why is it so negligible?
It's negligible because of the fact that, like, you only need... God, how do I want to put this? When it comes down to it, right, with the health bar that you have, right, you're basically thinking of it more like how many hits can you take versus, like, how big is my health bar.
Okay.
The idea in this case would be like, okay, cool, I have 3 notches. I can take 3 hits. That's it. Actually, here's a good example. Think of it like the Sonic rings. Sonic can get hit twice before he dies, so long as he, has no rings after that first one. It'd be like having hit points. Say you have 3 hit points. Every time you get hit, you lose 1 hit point. And then, the Estus recharges you by however many it recharges you by. That balance is what's killing me. I see it now. Yeah. When I bounce my head off the ceiling, it kills me. Because it throws me in a direction, and I lose my boost. So maybe I should stop going to that one. It's become more of a trap than it is a help. Oof, oof. Don't know how I did this.
I also think the 2.0 gives you a bit of a longer boost.
Doesn't really help in here if you're fighting a different stage entirely.
Right.
But yeah, Dark Souls is the idea is less how much health do I have, it's more how many hits can I take. That's why defensive stats usually are more played for on the most minimal amounts. Outside of endurance, which is just can I wear heavy armor and just keep attacking without getting flinched. God damn it. I swear I hit that. Why?
Well, at least the 3rd floor doesn't have as many spikes.
That's all it is. It's the momentum. That's what it all comes down to. Spikes or not, it's the momentum that kills me every time. Because I can't control it. And there's no way to fix it except learn to fucking cope with it.
And I know there's no critter in that area, but in some advice they give for the post-game is if you'd rather be hit by an enemy or an obstacle, try to get hit by an enemy. Since the enemies would only do like 5 damage as compared to 10. So,
I mean, that's the obvious.
Yeah.
It's kind of why I'd rather get hit by a drop that does 4 damage than like the 6 that these guys do. Again, it's literally the momentum killing me.
Like, do you overcompensate what you can do?
It's both. I over and I undercompensate every time. Because I can't pinpoint exactly what it is. Dead. Because there was no way to safely land without hitting a bat, which would have killed me. Because, like, you hit just about anything and it bounces you, and then you have no control whatsoever. If I hit an enemy, I bounce. If I hit the lava, it bounces me. If I hit the spikes, it bounces me, and you lose complete control of him. See, like there, it bounced me. Like, you can't recover.
Maybe because I've played this game a lot, but that first jump that you hit the spikes on, that seems to me like you could jump across, like, the pit of spikes, land on the single block, jump again.
You'd have to tell me again when I get there, because I'm not imagining it in my head right now in the middle of shit.
But then again, maybe as I'm more comfortable with...
I mean, that's not a then again, that's a guaranteed.
But in hindsight, remember, I didn't really pick up this game again only in the past, like, 5-6 months. But I did really play it a lot, like, 15 years ago, so, or like 10 years ago, so...
I mean, it doesn't really matter in that sense. Like, I've done that before where I've dropped a game for a while, come back to it, and I can still remember how to do everything. It just takes like it takes a little bit to readjust back to it, but otherwise you still have those ingrained ideas of what you need to do and how.
It's going to be this jump.
So what?
To me, the jump onto the single platform seems plausible without boosting.
I'm not trying to boost it. I'm trying to go around it. My plan was never to land on it, usually.
But then you would hit your head on the ceiling.
I didn't there, did I? Also, I don't think there's spikes on that ceiling, right? No, there's not. So who cares? Like, it's when you hit something that does damage to you that it throws you off.
Oh.
Or, and I'll point it out when I get to it, assuming I don't immediately die on this run before I get there. If you hit, like, one of these spikes at an angle. Not spikes, but like the
ceiling.
Roof, the ceiling, that's the word. If you hit it at an angle, it seems to throw you off. Yeah, the part up here, up there, hitting that part of the ceiling, that seems to bounce you off wrong because it's not straight.
I was just about to suggest a small boost to this platform.
Well, yeah, I've learned that because I don't want to deal with that weird angle bounce that screwed me before. I'd say something, but I really don't want to jinx myself. Oof. Nope, there it goes. Ooh.
Is that? Oh no, wait, no, that's the other one.
Okay, so you can run through this.
Oh,
nice one, jumping out of the lava. Nice.
You beat it as I was looking by if they could be run under. Great. So there's going to be 2 enemies
that I really don't want to fight. Great.
So I would say use your missiles or anything heavy and then...
Chopper. Okay.
Oh, and by the way, read the bookshelf.
What? Mm-hmm.
Take a swat at you. Good.
Point 8 equipped paramedics in form of viral propulsion as long as I can survive. So wait, does this mean that like when you don't pick up the booster V.8, he's literally dying and working on the 2.0 at the same time?
Right.
So he's sitting there dying and he's like, I've just got to complete this booster.
Probably.
That's kind of sad.
But
that's
remember,
all his life amounts to.
But if you remember, if you completely ignore him, he will survive.
Hey,
he
gee,
will
thanks.
survive.
I saw that. As long as I don't die up there. Yeah, hint, hint.
Oh, and just go back in for just a second.
Now what?
After the final boss, 1 square to the right, to the left, would be the pathway into the post game.
1 square to the right after the what?
1 square to the left, like not to the right. In between the bookshelf and the door, the floor will open up, and there will be the post game below you.
Huh. It's a weird place to put it.
Don't worry about taking damage here, because I actually think this may be the Igor fight from way early in the game.
I don't remember what the name was.
So, don't go through the door, but boost up.
That would have
Keep
done
going.
that anyway.
Yep, keep going up. Lots of Doritos, health, missiles. And the thing is, if you... Oh. I forget what that's...
End of the road. Is it, though? What the hell? Just teleports you back? With all the enemies respawned.
but you can maybe boost over them because I don't think Igor will get aggroed if you...
Here's a range on him.
And all the items will have respawned up there too.
That's weird. Also, I just realized those clouds are yellow. Are we below Snake Way?
I'm not sure.
Are we down in Hiffle? Is that what this is?
Well, you are on a floating island, remember?